I know you're a research buff. Is there any player that has caught your attention, in terms of like players to look out for this powerhouse team?
Yeah, there's going to be Ansar Muhyati that people are going to be catching onto. Now, he is a Mongolian player on the mainland Chinese team. That is somebody that we'd want to watch out for. He's 192 centimeters. In the last season, playing in the Cubal season, scored 10 points per game. And for Wang Zipeng, also someone to look out for, nearly scoring 20 points per game. And yeah, again, exciting ball coming up as we'll continue to watch the players warm up here at Bigtang Gymnasia.
So time for a little bit of a breather, everyone. Please join us in the next couple of minutes. When we come back, well, we will have the play introduction, and then we will have this game between Peking University and Konkuk University. But there's the lineups. Just have a look right there, and we'll explain more on each of the players when we come back.
The warm-up session is over. Please get ready for the team intro. 好了，女士们、先生们，今天比赛第3场，建国大学对阵北京大学的比赛即将开始。为您介绍双方运动员、教练员。Let's introduce the players of both teams. 首先为您介绍北京大学 ，Ladies and gentlemen, first let's bring team Peking University. Number 5 5号陈世宇 ，Number 6 6号昂萨尔穆和雅提 ，Number 7 7号刘奇龙 ，Number 10 10号傅静博。Number 11 11号李佳瑞 ，Number 12 12号邓奕豪 Number 14 14号王浩林 Number 16 16号张彦博 Number 17 17号刘胜奇 Number 21 21号汪志鹏 Number 24 24号张宝文 Number 31 31号熊俊杰。主教练 The Head Coach 王丽，助理教练 Assistant Coach 张健、马振宇。再次欢迎北京大学。接下来为您介绍建国大学 Let's bring Team Concord University Number 1 1号 Kim Chun Young Number 2 2号 Kim Chung Hun Number 3 3号 Ham Ju Heng Number 5 5号 Kim Tai Kun Number 7 7号 Yong Sam Yung Number 10 10号 Yi Tae Cho Number 11 11号 Chun Ki Hwan Number 13 13号 Kim Sean Number 14 14号 Pei Kyun Number 23 23号 Chong Kang Min Number 31 31号 Yi Tuk Ta Number 35 35号 Friday 主教练 The Head Coach 黄俊灿助理教练 Assistant Coach 孟孝柱。再次欢迎建国大学，请双方运动员相互致意，并向观众致意。It's time to shake hands and show love for the fans.
And these are our referees for today, led by Rian Kanesh, all the way from California. Alan, sorry, not California, Canada. My mistake, check that. Alan from the Philippines. And our other referee from North America, America as well. The starting five for the Peking team: 7, 6, 12, number 14, and 24. Starting five for the Kongguk team: number 1, number 7, number 11, number 14, and of course Freddie Mbuye, number 35. Number 14 is Baek Kyung. Number 11 Chen Ki Hyun. Number 7 Yo Chang Yong, and number 1 Kim Jun Yang. Muhiyati starts for the Peking team with Liu Qilong, Li Gyare, Wang Haoling, and Zhang Hao Wen. So Taylor, we're not far away from the opening tip. We're actually just over 2 minutes away. Do you think, I'm just asking a question, do you think, because I never judge a book by its front cover, do you think that the University of Peking or Peking University, do you think they will be very, very mobile? They're very big.
Hard to say. I mean, we have seen some larger players or larger teams that have been pretty agile. Actually, if anything, I wanted to say that, you know, as of right now, any of the teams that are playing today, they have a slight advantage just in general. No matter the size, no matter their playing abilities, they have already film to watch from day one. So that's the slight advantage that Beijing University has over Kongguk.
Well, Kongguk, you know, they showed, I mean, last night that even though their opponent was, at no disrespect, not super heavy, but, you know, they controlled it. Their transition was good. Their defense was good. You know, they were quite good from the line. So, I mean, teams from the People's Republic of Korea, they'll always run at you. And they've got the gas. They're usually quite fit, quite well conditioned. You know, they have a bit of, they've got three-point shooting in their armory. So that's very, very good. And we've noticed some teams haven't found that three-point shooting range yet. So
that seems pretty targeted from the last game where we called Taiwan University.
No, but yesterday, a couple of teams that they just didn't have the shooters. I mean, if they did have one or two shooters who were on point, it could have been the difference. It was really, I mean, the first two games really, really close. So you never know. I mean, a shooter can make a major, major difference. But you know, I'm really interested to see. I mean, everybody, a lot of the pundits before this tournament have been saying that the Peking University team, you know, they are a force to be reckoned with. You know, national champions. They've got the pedigree. They've got the history. They've got the love of the game.
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, yes, talk is talk, but you got to show it.
I would say they're definitely known to be defense-oriented and thrive on forcing turnovers and launching quick counterattacks. So, you know, maybe we'll see that coming out of the gates from Peking University. We're going to see that Mongolian player on the screen, Ansar Muhyati, in the starting five.
Muhyati, that's a cool name. And that man right there has a big, big job to do. Freddy Nbuye. He's fluent in French. He's been living in the People's Republic of Korea since a young age. And he connects with this team extremely, extremely well. But let's see. Let's jump it up. And
Possession goes into the man in white, Beijing University, wearing the white jerseys. Konkuk in their dark green kits, as 21 of Beijing having to force it in, but poor handles. Mbuye gets the turnover.
Here they come. Konkuk. They're good. They showed a lot of good press and a lot of good hustle. They've got to continue that. They're looking and scanning. Freddy with the screen. Bit of separation in the lane. Out. Contested three over the top and knocks it in for the triple. Great shot to start the game by that man, Baek Kyung.
I think we're going to see a lot of perimeter shooting coming from Konkuk University. I mean, like, we don't have to measure, but you could definitely see the size difference between Konkuk and Beijing University. They're going to pack the paint, so Konkuk, either they're going to try to find spacing in between, or they're going to make those outside shots as possession goes back to Konkuk.
Good job by Konkuk. Konkuk to just really hustle that to get the ball off the missed shot. So that's what you got to do. You got to hustle for those missed opportunities. With the opponent's missing shots, take advantage, drive, stop. He's caught, stuck in traffic, sends it for another three. Couldn't get that to go.
It's going to be a rebound for Wang Zipeng. A crossover by Liu Qilong. Kick out, wide open, uncontested, and boom goes the dynamite. 3 points for Beijing University, but no time to celebrate. Head coach is already yelling at his starting five.
That didn't take long. So three apiece. Both teams hitting 1 3-pointer each. Konkuk from the outside. Freddy posting up.
Ooh, poking out. There it comes. There's a fast break, coast to coast, and too strong of a finger roll. Ooh, head coach is not going to be happy about that.
Hard man to impress. Pump fake, yes! Gets it over the bigger and larger Wang Zipeng.
As of right now, speed is, Konkuk's got the speed and agility right now. Wang Zipeng getting most of the handles so far, with the handoff to number 12, Deng Yihao. Pass out from the wing. Here's Muhyati with a three. 2 threes for Beijing University.
Beijing with back-to-back threes. What a shot by Muhyati. And now it's a very tight game. 1 point separates these two teams. Konkuk with a dribble. Konkuk with a screen. Freddy rolling to the rim. Freddy calling for it. But they go for another three and gets the drop. It is a 3-point shooting contest, my friend.
Yeah. I don't think, I think we lost the roof in the gymnasium because it is raining threes right now. But yeah, I mean, we talked about it. Freddy Mbuye oftentimes runs the pick and roll, but you got these big guys guarding him. So, you know, Konkuk has a little bit more limited in their options. And here's a back screen slam by number 14, Wang Haoli.
Put that on social media. That's our second dunk of this tournament.
Love it.
Absolutely. Konkuk, okay. These Beijing guys, they are quite mobile. They've answered my question. Pump fake, up, and in bank shot is good off the window. Kisses glass. Fantastic stuff. Another good basket by Yo Chang-yong.
Yeah, I'm loving the back and forth between both teams right now. Konkuk taking advantage of their size and their hustling, but Beijing, as I said, they've got good pace too, and obviously the size. As we see, ooh, ball gets poked out. Konkuk, nice defense run by Freddie Boye.
Laser pass, layup is good. And now they've opened up a little bit of daylight. 4 points, basket scored by Chen Ki-hyun.
Back to Beijing it goes. Wang Zipeng with a handoff to Liu Qirong. Here's a baseline drive, and he skip and a hop out to the corner. No good.
Long rebound as he takes his time bringing it up court. Chang-yong on the wing with the jab. Freddie out in the paint, scoops it, no ice cream.
Too strong. Right idea, and there's a turnover. And keeping on with the play, Konkuk University hands it off. And here comes a three-point shot, and raising in. Beautiful shot made for Konkuk University, number 14, Baekhyun.
Great shot, timeout called. And that was unscripted. And looks like we have a game, Taylor.
Yeah, it's exciting stuff. Konkuk University taking reins of the game. Again, early on, we've got 5 minutes, 25 seconds left in the first quarter. But I'm sure the domestic team is unhappy with their performance overall.
And let's have a look at some of the highlights right here. The steal, and then stop, out. Okay, and then jabbing, gives it, loads it, shoots it, kaboom. What a nice shot. And what did I say earlier, Taylor, about having some three-point shooters on your team? It does help, doesn't it?
I mean, certainly making it count in this matchup. Starting off strong with the perimeter shots in this game. Very different story from the previous game between Taiwan University with Yonsei.
Ooh, he's not happy, Taylor.
No.
He's definitely not happy. Shoots for the three there. And we thought they were off to a great start and coming at hard, so showing a lot of power. Look at that stuff.
Yeah, good highlights by Ansar Muyati there. You got the perimeter shot and the assist. So he's racking up the stats in his line, as we see just now here. It's going to be Beijing's possession. Let's see how effective they are. ATO. So they're coming on a full court press run by Konkuk University. Score now 15-8. And nice play run by Beijing University. There's a draw up by the head coach, and they draw a foul off of Konkuk student number 11, Jung Ki-hyun.
He's at the line right now. He took one for the team. That was like sticking out the elbow for the foul there. That's why they were high-fiving each other. Take one for the team.
Wang Zipeng's first free throw is good.
Points tonight.
Now, Beijing University is really, truly one of the pinnacles of the CBA's pipeline. So a very reputable college out in China.
Top school. Ooh, turnover. Here they come.
There we go. Let's see if they can run a fast break. And there's a good look, and it rattles in thanks to number 12, Deng Yihao.
Deng Yihao did really well there with the push shot. 4-0 run by Beijing University. Now Konkuk cannot get complacent off the ball. Fake out, off the fake. Oh, lost the handle. Here they come.
Poor handles in those last two possessions. There's a crossover. Oop, trips up on his own feet. Trying to find help, and here's Muhyati, and ball gets poked out. That's another steal for Konkuk University.
Comes up with the stolen goods, goes for the jumper. No good.
Couldn't get the long two. Let's see how Beijing adjusts. Wang Zipeng awaiting and finds the downhill pass again. They're just not finding their men.
Good disruption, good defense, cross court, releases with a triple. Too strong.
So a little bit of a cold streak on both ends. Konkuk with 15, Beijing with 12. Here's ISO. Ooh, you see that hard body bump against Mboye, but didn't leave much of a choice. He resets it. There's a kick out to Muhyati. And here he goes. He pulls the trigger. No target hit.
Good rebound by Freddie Mboye, and earlier great defense in terms of the deny and cut off the big man. So here Konkuk with the package. Freddie, de facto point guard. Thought about the triple, fake, trying to lean in. Gotta watch that shot clock, scoop. No, he was looking for a lob. Good rebound though to get more time back and to really, really look at this once again. Surveying Freddie. Oh, referee blows it down. And yep, there was hand check foul. So physical game. It is tight. Both teams have brought out some range as well. So potentially, maybe, we're looking at two of the best teams in this competition at the moment, even though it's a bit early days yet. We've got another game after this, and we've got 4 more games tomorrow before the rest day. Oh, good screen by Freddie. Out. Goes up for the 3! Rounds it in for the triple and extends the lead to 6 points.
Beijing not fast enough. And Konkuk too fast. Shaking off their defenders. And here's Muhyati now with the handles through the baseline. Gets pushed out of bounds. Still Beijing University's ball.
Let's have a look at the highlights right here. Just a really, they're stroking it so well from the outside. That confidence is really in their veins of Konkuk University.
Shot with no avail. Second chance opportunity. Falls for number 14, Wang Haoling.
That was a good hook shot, and you couldn't stop that. Yeah, that was just too powerful. Good effort by Konkuk, but they've just got to stay creative and stay true to their strengths. Getting low. Working on his opponent, jabbing. Thought about the 3. Will he go for the 3 here? He will. It's a shootout fest. It's raining threes in Binjiang Gymnasium right here in Hangzhou for Konkuk University.
Beijing University with the all-switch defense not effective, as we just saw. Again, more threes are raining for Konkuk University. Beijing on the other end, kind of quiet from the perimeter after Muhyati's 3, and number 5, Chen Shiyu draws a foul off of Konkuk's own number 5, Kim Tae-kyun, player of the game in their last matchup. As we take a look at the replay, there's a hand check.
Careless right there, shouldn't have done that, but it's what it is. Okay, Peking plays. Coach is getting very technical now.
Yeah, Beijing University catch a little bit of a break. The shot clock is at 14 seconds. And we start off again, finding his mate. There's a drive, and no good, too strong.
Almost split the defense, but couldn't get the finish. Konkuk staying patient. They are absolutely hot from the outside, and I think they want to keep that going with the where they're going at the moment. A good attempt for the rebound, but here it comes, Beijing University.
Beijing University trying to catch up in the rebounds now with 5. Konkuk with 6. There's a pump fake. 21 driving in, and then and 1 for Wang Zhipeng. As we see the local fans cheering him on, he'll get a free throw opportunity at the charity stripe with 1 minute, 18 seconds left in the first quarter. So we take a look. Again, Boye tasked to guard these big guys on the court. He's not going to get, he's not going to be able to guard all of them.
Strong move by Wang. 7 points and 1 rebound. Very, very hard to stop with that kind of power. So then again, Konkuk and referee Rian stops it as Konkuk make a change, sending on Baekhyun. He's had a pretty good game, and Yo Chang-yong to the bench, and they're trying to keep it as fresh as they can, the Konkuk team. Really connecting from the outside, but they can't just rely on that. Ooh, 5 seconds. Yeah, good call by Red.
Good defense from Beijing University. Turnover for Hong Kuk as we see head coach looking onwards towards the court. There's the screen. And he's going to reject it, takes a gamble, and makes the bank reopen to cash in that check.
Great take to the basket by Beijing University. Strong move. Kongo now. Beijing University with a bit of a run. They're going to stop that run. Get back to basics. Posting up. Bumping. Losting. And here comes Beijing flying.
That's tough. There's a coast to coast. And here's a number 5, Chen Shi. Thank you very much. The score tied 21-all.
谢谢你, as they say in Mandarin Chinese. It's all tied up. Kongo being hit by a Beijing University run. And Beijing University, I don't know if you realize, Taylor, they just gotten more physical. So that's really disrupting the offense of Kongo University. Kongo on the drive, takes a reach, Jackson! Access denied, says the big fella, Wang Zhepeng.
Do not pass go, do not collect 200.
What a block, Taylor.
It's great stuff. Oh my goodness, he charges right through. And he's done for the remainder of the quarter. 9.5 seconds left with 3.5 seconds on the shot clock. No reset there.
Inbound, you don't get through the Great Wall of China with these. Shoots for 2. Couldn't get that to go down. Who wants the package? It's Beijing.
Final possession, here we come, a coast to coast. There's a lay-in and a buzzer beater finish to end the first quarter. Peking University now ahead 23-21. So we take a look at the final play. Look at that hook pass thanks to number 12, Deng Yihao.
Well, that answered my question. They do have players with pace on this team. So they have they gone into second gear? Because it was a great start by Konkuk University, hitting a number of threes. But look at this physicality. Even Freddie was struggling on the spin. And then Yo just thought about the rise up and shoot. Kim, bump. Look at this footage. It's just all physicality, isn't it?
I love it. But again, emphasis on the fact where Freddie Mbuye is really the only big that Konkuk heavily uses in rotation. So the fear is whether or not if he's going to be able to reserve his energy or if they're going to wear him out.
First quarter score currently at this wonderful Binjiang Gymnasium Stadium. It is Konkuk 21, Beijing 23, and look at those stats right there. It is pretty good competition right now, Taylor.
Yeah, Beijing University from the field, they're scoring 64%, but not necessarily from their three-point shooting. It's really just going hard and penetrating the paint, going up against Freddie Mbuye and really challenging him and really testing his endurance. As we see everything else, rebounds, assists, and steals, they're pretty comparable to each other, very neck and neck.
Yeah, 1 digit separating these two teams. But having a look at some of the highlights here, let's look at this. Sends it for the 3. Yeah, Wang shot. And they were strong. Oh, look at this. I love that move. And strong dunk, but good sharp shooting of Konkuk University. Really, well, they didn't control the game, but they were, leading for most part by at least, anything between 4 to 6 points.
Yeah.
But you really got to give credit to the Beijing University team. They stuck at their guns, they stuck at their game plan, and right now they're in front.
Yeah, I mean, you know what? To be honest, though, both teams are playing to their own style.
Yes.
And it is working out in both their favors. Again, we're seeing the stats are pretty close. Nothing, no big differences besides their field goal percentages as we kick off the second quarter. Ball out of bounds. That's going to be a turnover from Konkuk University as Beijing now has possession.
They're going a 3-2 zone, Konkuk.
And denied entry, number 5, Chen Shi, trying to go in for the basket, Konkuk's ball.
So that zone worked. So well done to Konkuk University as they push the basketball up the court. Actually, they look like they're itching to shoot. Freddie, pump fake, and scores from underneath. Well done to Freddie to draw two University of Beijing defenders.
Yeah, showing great strength and patience when he had to go up against two of the Beijing students. There's the handoff. Under the baseline, kick out, reset. Ooh, ball gets battered around Konkuk's ball now.
3-on-1 situation, pump fake. Ooh, got stuck in a bit of Beijing traffic right there, so they redirect and go back from the outside. And the referee, Rian, blows it down. Very, very tight game, and they will inbound it.
Ansar Mogheti returning to the game. Beijing University getting their first team foul in this quarter. Number 10 and 17, Hu Jingbo, as well as Liu Shenqi.
Inbound.
Go to the bench.
Sidestep from the mid-range. Freddie gets the rebound, and it came off Freddie. Yes, that's a good call by the referee.
It's a shame he couldn't make it in. That was one of the very few uncontested shots made by Konkuk.
Yeah, it is a bit of a shame, but you know what? Oh!
Back to Beijing University. Good attempt by number 1, Kim Jong-yong.
I don't know what Jun-Yong is arguing about because it came off him and it just went straight out. That's logic.
I think he had a lot of adrenaline in his veins, so wasn't really thinking it through, perhaps. Trying to find an outlet. Wang Zipeng is double teamed now. 4 seconds left to go. They've got to make a move. There's a Hail Mary shot. Long two. He drains it. Thank you very much.
That guy's got skills. He's amazing. What a shooter, Chen Se-yu. And it looks like Konkuk has woken up and said, look, they've got shooters. We got to defend these guys, contest their shots. Freddie out in the lane. Floater for the bank. No, Freddie rescues. Freddie from the bank it is. Kisses the window, and in it goes. Good job, Freddie.
Yeah, that was a great move by Freddie Mbuye. Score 25 all, very much possible for anybody to take the lead. And a wide open shot made by Liu Qilong.
Good rebound, Freddie, who outlets to his teammate. Coming down the wing, on the left wing. They need to set the screen. So he said, okay, hold on. Here we go, just trying to waste a bit of time. 10 on the clock, shot clock that is. We're working on his opponent, which is Ansar. Cross, drive, gives, contested up high and way, way off target.
Tough choice. Ooh, holding foul on number 14, Bak Kyung. 7 minutes, 18 seconds left, and we have ourselves a timeout called on what looks to be Konkuk University.
Yeah, it looks like it. And Konkuk University and University of Beijing, they're playing a little bit of chess here because like you said, Taylor, you know, both teams, you know, they're really, really sticking to their guns in terms of their brand and style of basketball. But which style will be more productive on the scoreboard? I mean, obviously Konkuk has to work harder at University because of the lack of size compared to the very powerful University of Beijing. But University of Beijing, they're a funny team. Some guys will just hit shots, some guys will just miss shots. So it's really interesting to watch.
Yeah, I mean, that's when I mentioned earlier where Konkuk University, when they have that speed and agility on their side, when they get those uncontested shots, they have to make those shots just to either barely get a small lead or to keep the score tied. As we're seeing, not on the screen right now, well, some moving highlights, but we're seeing the Binjiang Gymnasium getting filled up by the local fans.
Now, this is great to see because last night they came to see the local team, and there's Freddie with 4 points, 3 rebounds, and 2 steals, 2 for 3 or 2 of 3 from the field. And like I was saying, they came to see their local Hangzhou team play, and the Hangzhou team got blown out. So tonight, maybe luck is on their side, and we're already reaching almost 5:30.
Catch and shoot for Muyati. Same place, that's his spot, the right wing. Gets the 3-piece and a biscuit.
Right wing, chicken wing. So, come on, Konkuk. They've got to stay competitive. If not, This Beijing team have the experience to put you away and put you away early. Lost balance. Almost a turnover. Fake. Back steps. Couldn't get that good rebound by Freddie. Freddie's under pressure.
Ooh. Valiant effort by Mbuye, but a wide open corner shot does not fall. Let's see who gets the board. It's Konkuk University in dark green.
Konkuk with the long rebound. Setting it up. They like to slow it down when they get from the outside of the perimeter. Try to set up and run their offense. Drives the lane. Freddie couldn't. He tried to bring it down, couldn't hold it, and he lost it, and it is going to be Beijing University ball.
Yeah, you can see Mbuye frustrated. Again, you know, he's pretty much shut out of a lot of scoring opportunities. Again, he's going to be quite worn out against the big men that are Beijing University's student athletes. Driving in, trying to find his man in number 5, Chen Xu. Goes back to Konkuk.
3-on-2 situation, up, yes. Layup is good, put it up high and in, and that was good transition. So if Konkuk can just press, maybe they can lead to some turnovers.
Yeah, that was a fast break opportunity that that worked out in Konkuk's favor. Now, only a 1-point lead Beijing has.
Konkuk prospering off some missed shots by Beijing University. Freddie with a high screen just to get that separation. They're doing a good job with the man-to-man D though, Beijing University. Freddie just holding it. He's almost like a point guard, Freddie. Sets the screen and rolls to the rim. All around and in, gets his opponent to jump. 4-0 run right here by Konkuk University.
Nice buzzer beater finish for the men in green. Again, 1-point difference. It's anybody's game, and number 21, Wang Zipeng, draws a foul as we have subs coming in. And that's going to be Konkuk's second team foul. Now he'll get a chance at the free throw line. Got 8 points and 1 rebound, now 9 points.
9 points already. Whew. This guy is good. So is he.
Yeah, he's got stats in all the lines except for assists. And that's Freddie Mbuye. And 2 for 2.
Well, we're at the halfway point of the second quarter. Not too many timeouts in this game. But Konkuk relying on shooting. Not so much attacking the rim. They can't turn it over too high, but still keeps it in play. Freddie with the screen. Fake, leans in for the shot. Bank is no good.
Yeah, I see in that instance, Beijing University, they were missing their rotations, but unfortunately for Konkuk, when they have the opportunity, those balls aren't falling as number 7, Yo Chan Young gets the personal foul. Holding foul on Angsar Muyedi.
A little bit careless, 4:32 to go.
19 seconds on the shot clock, Beijing's possession. Muyadi returns a favor, and here comes the big Wang Zipeng for the 2. 2 strong buckets batted out, still Beijing's possession. And Boye couldn't get his hands on the ball, instead pokes it out, and he's paying for it as Konkuk gets another team foul. Let's take a look at the last play. Yep, there's that smackdown by number 14, Baek Hyung. So more free throws are given to Beijing University. This time it's going to be Lee Jiarui.
Kim Jun-young should have known better than that. Can't get too handsy with this team. You don't want to send them to the line because they're quite good from the free throw line.
Close game here. Lee Jiarui logs in 6 minutes in this game, has 100% at the free throw line.
So now Konkuk University trailing by 3 points. Wang goes to the bench. That's Wang Zhepeng, who's had a pretty solid game. And this man right here, 12, Din Yihao on court, Konkuk. Getting low. This is Yo Changyong with the in possession. Corner. Oh, rejection. Oh, no, you don't. You do not shoot. I will block you. And my name is Angsa Muhiate.
I love the finger wag that he was displaying towards the end. Hopefully we'll see it at the replay. Oof.
That is very Dikembe Mutombo, if you remember that name.
Yes, absolutely. No, no, no.
Oh, no, you don't. Pushing foul on this man right here. So what Kongguk have to do, they just can't unravel all the good work that they've done in the first period. They've got to stay composed. I mean, some silly fouls that they're just committing.
Yeah, that's going to be Mboye's third personal.
Ooh, third personal, and
yeah.
He's your really one and only solid big.
Yeah, and if he's not the solid big, he is the guy.
Yeah.
To utilize as the center for Konkuk University.
Because he's like a 5-1. He will, like, set it up. He'll be like the, the leadership point guard, so to speak. So a bit of communication right here. I know what the coach is trying to say to the Konkuk players. Stick to the game plan. Don't give away silly fouls. Whereas the Beijing University, they are looking for perfection.
Yeah, both teams scoring 8 points in the second quarter. And again, seeing that moving highlight. Ansar Mouyeri is the player to watch for Beijing University, as I said earlier in the pregame, as we're wrapping up on the called timeout. See his stats today so far: 6 points, 1 block, and he's 50% from the field.
One major block. So message to social media team, please put that on Instagram. That was cool. Defense wins you championships. And coaches and the assistant coaches getting in on the communication on the Beijing University bench. Kongguk looking a little bit rattled, but they got to stick to the game plan. Okay, they may not have, or they will have, Freddie Mbuye.
I think they're taking no chances. Maybe that timeout was used to emphasize to Mbuye, listen, we need your size. We need to keep you on, but you really need to be careful and be more conservative, as we have Wang Haoling at the line, missing the second free throw.
Second missed free throw leads to that rebound, and Kongguk dribbling between the legs of their player, Yo Changyong. Look how he pounds the ball. Looking for a backdoor cut. Fake, gets him to fly and shoot. Yes!
Ooh.
Nice drop for the two. The deuce is good, calm and composed, makes this a 2-point ball game once again.
Yeah, outsmarting Fu Jingbo at the top of the key. He now has 10 points and 2 steals. You're driving through. There's a wide open lane, but he couldn't connect the dots.
Great rebound by Freddie. That's what he needs to do. Freddie can't commit too many fouls, can't go in and press. I think he'll just secure those rebounds and just do the simple stuff right. Puts it up. Oh, unlucky.
Yeah, Konkuk can't seem to close out those layups. Mouyeri driving in, going hard, 2 against 1. There's a beautiful putback made by Deng Yihao.
That was, yeah, you can't do anything about that, unfortunately.
Absolutely not.
When you got those kind of tools on your team, no hammer can fix that, or no wrench. Freddie, oh, good disruption. Turnover.
Poked out. Back to Beijing University. Look away pass. Once again, Mouyeri at the helm. He's going to go for the downhill drive, and he's going to be awaiting at the corner now. It's going to be Fu Jingbo at the top. Was the step back. 6 seconds left on the shot clock, and he's going to drive in, kick out at the corner. Entrance denied by number 7, Yo Chen Young. Good defense.
That's the Changyong block right there. That is the mismatch of the century. Let's have a look at this. And then he goes, yep, I'm a small man who just jumped and blocked your shot. Oh, no, 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 he says too. Here comes Kongguk with the ball, with the handle. Looking at the lay of the land. Freddie, wing, fake. back up and hit, sit. No, it does not.
I like right idea, but couldn't execute. And here comes a fast break, putting Konkuk in the spins, and you're gonna count it. That's right, more free throws for Beijing University. 35-31.
Strong move to the bucket. Tin Yi Hao.
Let's take a look. Putting Konkuk in a spin cycle.
That's what you call spinning it on the dance floor. Freddie, pump fake. Freddie, oh, Freddie is fouled. And looks like we will see Freddie's bank shots from the free throw line to try to make this a 2-point ball game with 94 seconds to go before halftime. What a game it has been, though, Taylor.
Yeah.
No complaints about the quality.
Very physical, but actually surprisingly, Beijing University, with their size, they've been very reserved on the fouls. As we have number 21 returning to the court, Wang Zipeng.
Freddie gets low for his bank shot. It works. You get so scared when you see his bank shot. Will it connect with that window and bounce in? It's all about mathematics.
Yeah, you mentioned earlier before, he just has to get low on his knees, improve on that form, and he certainly does do that. With a minute and a half left, Beijing University will try to hold on to this lead, maybe try to get some insurance. Here's Wang Zipeng up against Mboye. There's a handoff. And Boyati 4-3 on the opposite side. Konkuk University having to jump high for those boards.
Good rebound by Pek Kyung. And Yo Chang-yong just slowing it down a little bit with 1 minute to go. They just want a basket, you know, 1 or 2 baskets before the end of the half. That will give them some confidence against this very, very powerful University of Beijing team. Freddie with a good screen earlier. Skip pass, shoots for the contested 3. Unlucky not to go down.
Muyati corrals the board, and a little bit delay in the camera work, but here we go, a beautiful finish made by Beijing University. Show off the gun show. That's going to be number 10, Fu Jingbo.
That was a good Euro step. Very, very controlled and composed the Euro to the tin. And now they're showing their class, leading by 5 points. It could be a lot more. Sends it for the 3. Shots not going down for Konkuk, but they get the rebound. They're hustling, considering they are the smaller team, just protecting the package. Freddie with the screen. Goes inside, puts it up high and off the glass, and gets it over the bigger Wang Zipeng. Well done, Konkuk.
Yeah, impressive stuff. We're talking about how they have to compensate with incredible verticals that they have. And 2 seconds left to go. A buzzer beater finish. No, we do not get great attempt by number 21, Wang Zipeng.
But what a game. Oh, this guy.
He's wincing right now. Looks like maybe a tennis elbow situation, but he's walking off. And well, that's how we conclude the first half. Beijing University only a 1-possession lead over Konkuk University.
Yes, halftime score at the Binjiang Gymnasium in Hangzhou. It is Peking University 37, Konkuk University 34. A great game. Looking at the field goal percentage, you know, there were some big threes hit by both teams, 5 by Konkuk, 3. But the others, like you said, Taylor, earlier in the game, nothing much has changed. Almost even Steven, right down from rebounds to steals.
I mean, at this point, it's really just about size, you know, whether or not Konkuk University can out-hustle Beijing University. But at the same time, Beijing is really quick on their feet as well. So we'll see how they adjust, or if they adjust at all in the second half.
So only a triple separating these two teams. We're just going to take a short break, but when we come back, it's the second half.
大
different contrast styles of playing basketball.
Yeah, I mean, we're still seeing what we saw yesterday from Konkuk University where, you know, they're unafraid of making shots. But I will say, though, with Konkuk University, my concern for the second half is if they have the endurance to continue to play how they play.
Yes.
Because the thing is, it's really only the starting five that are getting minutes. We only have one bench player who's really been rotated in and out. But otherwise, you know, it's been really great to watch Konkuk again. And seeing in the debut from Beijing University has been great. And, you know, we'll see how Freddie Mbuye also, you know, fends for himself.
That's a really good point because he's in foul trouble.
Yeah.
He's got 3 fouls at the moment, and he's the only really solid contender who can keep up with these big guys. Guys like Wanjip, you know, Pang, who's got about 10 points. And, you know, they're quite, for a big team, they're quite good for on the fast break, Taylor.
Yeah.
Beijing team.
Yeah, both have scored 4 points from the fast break opportunities. I mean, again, we talk about the stats table. It's about pretty comparable to each other. Again, as I mentioned before, Konkuk's not really afraid of taking those shots, but it's about closing out and actually finishing and making those shots. So let's see if they can make more adjustments. But again, that very fearless type of basketball is what I really enjoy watching Konkuk play. You know, they are not afraid of making shots, but they're also, you know, going high for those rebounds. Their offensive rebounds have, they've made more offensive rebounds over Beijing University. And again, emphasis on the size. Beijing is, they got, all of their players are pretty big. As we see at Wang Zipeng's stats line at 10 points on under his belt.
So 18 rebounds, I'll just back you up here, Taylor. 18 rebounds versus 17, and defensive rebounds 6 versus 2. When I say this number, it's Konkuk who's leading that stats count. And yeah, no, it's just really, really even considering how, you know, massive and, you know, overpowering the, you know, Beijing or Peking University team is. But one thing I'm impressed about Konkuk is that, you know, they've committed 7 steals. So that's really, really good. And to try to steal the package from these guys is not easy.
Absolutely.
Cookie jar style.
We start with Beijing's entry. And again, the fearlessness that Konkuk is playing, still keeping Mbuye on the court. Again, 3 personal fouls. And his defense does not work for Muyari. That's his 3rd shot from the perimeter. The wing is his bread and butter.
No pun intended. Shoots for the 3 from this corner. Couldn't get that to go down. And here they come.
Muyari got a great handle of the ball, except for in that moment, a little bit too fast, wasn't quite paying attention.
Konkuk University are thanking their lucky stars that bounce pass went out of bounds. So they get thrown a lifeline. But Konkuk University need to tighten up on defense because, you know, they've got shooters on this team who can punish you. They've got weapons of mass destruction, basketball-wise. Konkuk sizing it up through Yo Chong-yong. Freddie just slowing it down a little bit, looking for the backdoor cutter. Here's Junyoung. Junyoung gets stuck a little bit. Races, dish, Freddie. Oh, misses that completely, but he's fouled as he went upstairs. Took the escalator and got a bit of a jam there.
Well, if you're going to foul somebody, it might as well be Mbuye. His free throw shooting is a little bit not as consistent as obviously Konkuk would like it to be, but I'm sure they'll take it after a hand check by Liu Qilong was called for.
That wasn't a complete slap. This should go in. No, he went low though with his
lower
knees. Yeah.
We'll take that. We'll take that.
I think not just so much of the knees now, and that man on screen. Freddie getting super, super low. And he gets the banking flow.
Yeah, pretty much sitting around 50% at the free throw line.
Yeah, 50, 45%.
Yeah. Muyari with a handoff. He's going to go around. Parked at the corner, but Wang Zipeng trying to go in for the bank shot. Too strong.
Good hustle there by Konkuk, who packed the paint to really create a bit of a Konkuk traffic jam, and it worked. He said, get there, I need a middle cut. He needs a middle cut. Should have taken the shot, but Good defense by Beijing. Takes it up high, gets the bounce. Oh, unlucky not to get the bounce to go in.
Number 7 going up for the board is Lo Qi-long, and Beijing draws a foul off of number 7, Yo Chan-young. Take a look at the replay. Another hand check made by the men in green. With fouls to spare early in the third quarter, number 7, Qi-long, is going to inbound. And Konkuk, another block. That's the third one for Konkuk University.
Who said that the little guy can't block? That should be a name of the next basketball movie. So what a block right there. Yeah, he came in, he was aiming. No, you got eyes for the shot. I've got eyes for the block.
Yeah, really smart for Konkuk University, because oftentimes you're going to see Mouyati cut down and come up waiting for the shot at the corner. So very smart for Konkuk to notice that. Unfortunately, Beijing University will draw a foul. Take a look. Number 12 driving in from the baseline, Deng Yihao. Now he'll get a chance at the free throw line. 2 shots at the line. Konkuk now with 2 team fouls. He misses the first one. Scores 4 points so far in this game. That's number 11, Jung Ki-young's personal foul.
Ooh, he bricks both.
Yep,
Konkuk,
not pretty.
Not pretty, and Konkuk will not complain. What can they run? What can they set? They want to stretch the floor a little bit, or they're just trying to send the defense of Beijing in a bit of a spin. Ooh, good D, very good D by Beijing.
Yeah, denied entry. Here comes Beijing once again. Our PBA referee calls foul on number 14, Baekhyung, holding foul. Let's take a look. There we go.
That wasn't good. That wasn't good. Too physical.
And trying to stop the fast break. Again, with fouls to spare, number 6 will be inbounding. That's going to be Ansar Mouyati.
Top player, this guy.
Yeah, I believe their strategy, Konkuk's strategy, is to make sure he doesn't get a handle on the ball. High pressure, but Wang is going to make the basket. Wang Zipeng.
He just took advantage of the size mismatch and drove to the tin and put it right in. And Konkuk right now trailing by 7 off the fake. Back step, leans in, way off target.
Trying to play hero in that instance, making that shot. He had some seconds left on the shot clock, and we have the missed shot and the turnover, or excuse me, not turnover, a foul call, as once again, it's number 12 drawing that foul, Deng Yihao.
Well, you know what? You know why the Beijing University players are getting really angry? Because Yo Chang-yong, he's been doing that, those little niggles all game long, just sticking to their skin, and it's working. So, talk about psychology. It's not just about what you do on the ball, it's what you do off the ball, and it's great to watch, but at the moment, Konkuk, they are not hitting their shots, and that's why they're struggling against a much bigger University of Beijing team who are electing to go downhill and who are electing to take the package to the crib to get the baskets. Look at that. That was a really, really good move. Shot, down it goes.
Yeah, great shot by Ansar Mouyati. He's not the lead scorer for Beijing University, but he's making those shots when they count. Wang Zipeng, 12 points on the stats line for him. Turning point for Beijing University to go farther in this game. It's going to be up to Ansar Mouyati and number 21, Wang Zipeng. Now it's about Konkuk University to stop the, prevent any more deficit in the game.
Back to on court right now. There's the man who is disrupting a little bit, Chun Yong. He's really, really annoying the University of Beijing players with his pulls, his physicality, and that's what you want. That's basketball.
Mouyati now double team, and there's Yo being a thorn on Beijing's side. With 10 seconds left on the shot clock, there's a teardrop shot. Too strong, though. There's a reset. They get another chance. There's a downhill drive. Ooh, right idea. That keeps rolling out, and he rolls it back in. That's going to be number 14, Wang Haoling.
The third chance. Got it to go off the putback. Third attempt. Now it's a 9-point game, and they need to score big time. And turnover. Uh-oh.
Ooh, coast-to-coast pass, and here comes number 12. Nearly with a jam, Deng Yihao.
And he lost his footing while going up and doing it. That was what you call the animated attempted dunk.
Yeah, I mean, look, he made the basket, wanted to go in for the jam. Look, basket is a basket. As we take a look, there's that coast-to-coast pass and a great assist. Good eye for Beijing University.
So now it's a double-digit lead for Beijing University. And Deng with 6 points and 5 rebounds. Freddie, yep, put your boots on, man.
Uh-oh, wardrobe malfunction.
Because your team needs you.
Yeah.
You need to protect the tin, and they can set it up and shoot it. Because I think what the Kongguk team need to go back to, if they can, is to try to find that stroke, try to hit some big shots, you know, whether it's a long 2 or a 3. I mean, they just want to get back into this game, because in this quarter, I must admit, you know, the University of Beijing, they've really, really shown their muscle, literally, and just getting downhill, driving the lane, too strong. Kongguk, Freddie saying a walking screen. Screen again by Freddie. Freddie rolls to the rim, out, weaving, puts it up, short.
Trying to go for the up and under. Moyati with a good find and a kick out to the corner. 4-3, no splash zone for Beijing University. The ball gets trickled out of bounds. Looks to be number 14, slumped over, Wang Haoling. He's still slumped over. It's a foul call.
Ouch, he's holding his bicep there a bit and his shoulder.
Let's take a look at what we saw.
Someone just crashed over his rhomboid shoulder part there, and that's why he's feeling it.
He's still slumped over. That's not a good sign for Beijing University. Now we got the medical assistant there. Yeah, it's not looking good.
Well, I've never seen this before. The whole team goes up to him.
I think it's a sense of pride, or it's just, you know, hiding or preventing the cameras from viewing the injured player. Sense of camaraderie. That's going to be Wang Haoling, slumped over. Let's take a look at his stats. 7 points. I don't know. It's not looking good. He might have to go. He might be done for the game.
I think just take him out of the game and just get him checked, and you know, if everything's okay, he comes back. If everything is not, then he sits it out. But this gives time for Kongguk University to reset and just have a look and reflect on themselves and how can get back into this game, because they've really owned this quarter. Beijing University, really tough. I mean,
they need the rest. Kongguk only scored 1 point since the halftime.
Exactly. When I was doing the mathematics, it's 9-1. So there you go. I think, yep, a bit of ice can get that back in order.
Hopefully it's not as serious as a dislocated shoulder.
Hopefully not. So Kongguk, here they come. They need some production, and they need it now. Slowly bringing it up court. He's up ahead there, Junyang. Now Junyang back. Freddie with a high screen on the drive. Takes it, rejection once again. Access denied. Jepang saying, talk to my hand.
Yeah, he owns that house. Big slap down for Beijing University. Wang Jepang, 12 points. That's his second block today. But still Kongguk's possession with 10 seconds on the clock.
Gotta be careful. Okay, what can they set up? Good D. Contested. Too strong. Freddie. Oh, they don't have the rebound.
Here's Moyati. Kongguk quick to return to defense. Good hustle, but a finger roll finish is completed by Deng Yihao.
There's nothing much you can do about that unless you've got a really, really good wing, big type player who can contend with that. Foul on 48-35, massive, massive double-digit lead. They have the package here, the screen, and yeah, just the connection. So 16 seconds left on the shot clock. Kongguk to inbound. Looking at Freddie. Freddie was going to set a screen, give them some separation. Good defense by Beijing. They get the ball. Here they come.
Footing, coast-to-coast pass, and here comes Chen Shiyu. And here's the jam by number 12, Deng Yihao. There's the lob and the jam that we've all been wanting to see at Bingjiang Gymnasium.
That brought the house down. What a slam, what a throwdown. Boom time. And the referee blows it down. Let's look at this. Thank you so much, Shishini.
Yeah, that's the great assist by Chen Shiyu and a double hand jam for Deng Yihao. He's been the X factor in this third quarter for Beijing University.
Beijing University in complete command. Timeout. That's all you can do here, Taylor. Just, you know, if you're the Kongguk coach, Jun Sam, just slow it way down. And I think he's really, really annoyed at his players for not sticking to the game plan, trying to, you know, really press up and try to get those steals.
Yeah,
sorry, go ahead.
Oh no, we were talking at halftime how, you know, both teams were playing to their own playbooks. They weren't conforming to either one, but unfortunately right now, Kongguk, their playbook is kind of thrown out the window, and so hopefully they can bring that book back in, because as of right now, we're playing Beijing basketball.
Yeah, that's exactly right. You know, because the Beijing basketball style, you've got bigs who can fly to the rim and throw it down, who can get it there, who can block, who can play that two-way basketball, and they're relatively athletic. So there's not much you can do about that. Look at that.
Relatively athletic?
Well,
you see that? That's crazy.
Well, that's very athletic, okay? So, you know, so, I mean, you know, some of these guys are not, you know, lightning fast,
yes,
as quick as the Kongguk plays. That's what I meant. But, you know, I mean, what are you going to do when that big fella comes down the lane?
There's not much you can do,
no,
especially
you can't.
for Kongguk University.
Yeah, I mean,
absolutely.
if you're 5'10", you're going to contend with that? I don't think so. You know, unless you want to go to the hospital.
Oh, yeah. No, let's not jinx things.
Yeah, 10 points by that man on screen.
10 points for Deng Yihao.
Yep. And Kongguk only scored 1 point in this quarter. They're struggling for production, so any point will do. And that's why their coach is really frustrated at them, being sloppy and sloppy again, but they will get the ball back with 8 seconds left on the shot clock. 4:37 to go before the end of the third. This will be a massive, massive test for Kongguk. Already, they're put in a little bit of a hole. Quickly, the referee's counting. You got 2 seconds. Up top, fire! And gets it back though, well done. Can they reload? They'll reload here. Yes! 3 is good, and they needed that big time to slowly get back into it.
Yep, they finally get the field goal after 6 minutes into the third quarter. Again, that 1 point was only scored by a free throw thanks to Bak Hyung. Now here comes Beijing's possession. 9 seconds on the clock. Wang Zipeng forcing it in, but no good. Good defense by Mboye.
Great defense, and he got the rebound as well. And he set this up. So he's kind of like a specialist point guard, actually, Freddie. But a very defensive point guard, if you know what I mean. Got a 3. Can they get another shot? They just got to chip away there. If they get another 3, they're okay, but they've lost the handle.
Poor handle, slip and slide. Here comes number 7 with the roll in, Li Qilong. 52-38 is the score now. Something that I want to bring up really quickly is, you know, Mboye has some foul trouble, so he's not maybe playing as physically as he would like.
No, yeah, I agree. He can't. Otherwise, he's fouled out. Off the glass and in. That's good. Keep chipping away to it for Kongguk.
Beijing's possession. The music is even more intense for the domestic team. Handoff to Muyati. They're going to take their time. The clock is ticking on the shot clock. And here's Deng Yihao putting Konkuk in the spins, but too short, though.
Good interior defense by Konkuk, considering how outsized they are, but that was great stuff. That's what they need, and that's what Coach Sam was telling them about. Protect the rim, you know? I mean, don't be afraid of them. Just make them chase. And foul, collects the foul, and the referee will blow that down. Excellent, excellent stuff. That's much, much better by Konkuk. That's the way they need to play. And they have, you know, Taylor, they've got time. I mean, it's just a 12-point lead for this Beijing team. I mean, so they just got to keep chipping away at it and really, really going for it. They're at the free throw line right now. And if they can hit, look, if they can hit 2 shots, it's a 10-point ball game. Anything's possible. Yo Chang-yong.
Yeah, Konkuk's got to either stay patient or, again, really amp up the speed and agility that we saw earlier in the first half.
4 points for Junyong, or Junyang, should I say. Sorry, that's Yo Chang-yong. Different spelling to pronunciation to how his spelling is. So sorry about that. Miyan Hamida, as they say, that means sorry in the great language of Korean. And puts that away. Check that, that was Kim Jun-young. Kim Jun-young. Miyan Hamida again.
Wang Zipeng inbounding it. And here is Li Jiarui.
Look at that
Bring
walking
over.
screen.
Here's Muyari. Keeping the Beijing players out on the perimeter. There's a beautiful crossover. Ball gets fumbled. A beautiful save by Wang Zipeng from the left hand.
That's a great rescue by Wang. And I think if Konkuk can just keep it to 10 points, 9 points, I think that's a heroic win for this quarter. Freddie with the screen, got caught, out, fake, sends it to the wing. Is that a travel violation? Nope. Thought it was I wouldn't be surprised if the referee said too many steps, 3-second violation, so there you go. Well done to the referees for staying sharp and on point as Hao goes to the bench.
Deng Yihao gets some much-needed rest with 2 minutes remaining in the third. Fu Jibo is logging into the game. Wang Zipeng at the top, guarded by Mboye. There's a skip to Moyadi. Returns a favor. Here's the 3, and he banks it, baby.
They've got too many.
Domestic crowd going wild.
They got too many weapons.
Yeah.
I feel sorry for Konkuk. They're working their tails off.
Yeah. Beijing University, they've got Swiss Army knives, but Konkuk answers right back with a 3.
That's a nice shot by Kim Tae-kyun. Bang. Nice one. Kamsi Hamida. Almost a steal by Freddie. It's still a 12-point lead for Beijing.
It's the right idea. Unfortunately, poked it out of bounds. Now, you know, talking about Swiss knives, we see multiple different Beijing players bringing the ball back to offense. So really seeing their versatility and the tools in their belt that they have. And here's Wang Zipeng once again. Guarded up is Mboye. Going in physical, there's that bully ball, and back-to-back field goals Zipeng has made for Beijing University.
Oh, he's the ultimate bully.
Oh, yeah.
Not literally, euphemistically, basketball-wise. 19 points, ouch. And stops play by the referee, Konkuk. Now they were showing some promise there here, Taylor, by, you know, getting it down to 10. And I thought they could get it down to 9 or 8 in terms of the deficit, but the tall towers of Beijing are just too big. But Freddie, Konkuk needs your magic bank free throw shots right now. And someone was heckling there, which was always a animated thing to see. Takes a deep breath. 2 out of 2 for Freddie Mbuye, or Mbuyi, shall I say.
A rare 100%. Now Zhipeng will inbound the ball. Number 5, Chen Shiyu will come to the game. Moyati he's done for the third quarter. 50 seconds to go in regulation. Deng Yihao returns to the court.
Playing a bit of a zone.
Li Jiarui with 8 seconds, look away pass. Up against Freddie Mboye, and he gets the and one count down.
What a fantastic move. He just crossed up his opponent, drove into the lane, and made some absolute sweet and sour chili sauce. Crosses up Freddie, puts it up high and in, and gets the contact.
Oh, a technical is called. But let's take a look at the stats. Deng Yihong with 12 points and 5 rebounds. Gonna need some clarification on who got the technical, because we did see the signal from one of the referees.
Well, I think that what the referees right now, they were deliberating, but they're okay now. But Kim Jun-young to the line because of the technical, and Deng is furious with the officials because what's that for? I mean, I'll be honest with you, in real time, I didn't see it.
Yeah, I'm not really sure. Again, we don't really have the IRS system to take a review at the call, but I assume it was a technical foul called on number 12, Deng Yihao.
It was a double foul, so right now, Deng Yihao at the line.
Well, free throws are given from both sides. Misses that free throw. Mbuye getting the board.
Good rebound by Freddie just to protect and, you know, get those handbags going to waste a bit of time. Here they come, because if they can just get 1 or 2 baskets before the end of this period, I think that's a moral win. Ooh, that's a foul on Freddie. And that foul committed by that man right there, Li Jiarui. Sorry, not Li Jiarui, Deng Yihao.
Yeah, I think he got that technical foul into his head. He misses the free throw, and he gets called foul. So he's done for the third quarter. And number 17 logs into the game, Liu Shenxi. Mboye at the line.
Well, wow. Din is in foul trouble. So one more foul, he's out of the game actually. So, and the crowd showing their love to Freddie. He's got 8 points tonight, 7 rebounds. And banks it in for the deposit.
61-49. Li Jiarui inbounding. Deng Yihao, key player in the third quarter. He's sitting out. There's 10 seconds left in regulation. There's a hand off to Li Jiarui, skipping it to number 14. He fumbles the ball. Wang Haoling out of bounds. It's still Beijing's possession with just 1 second to go.
Good D. Let's see what they can do with very limited time.
Jiarui, 1 second left. Look away pass. Here's the buzzer beater shot. Ooh, too short. Airballs it.
Short.
Airmail Express, that was Fu Jingbo. Right idea, couldn't execute. Score now, 61-49.
That's right. Let's look at some of the highlights right here. It has been, despite what the scoreboard says, it has been a very, very entertaining game. I mean, the Konkuk University team have really, really tried, but you know what? The Beijing University team have really, really showed their class and absolutely demonstrated their all-round game. Not only were they defensive, not only were they physical and strong, but they could get it and fly it to the tin and protect the rim as well. Third quarter score currently at Binjiang Gymnasium in Hangzhou. It is Beijing University 61, Konkuk University 49. Looking at the stats right here, and yep, a lot, you know, quite even in the three-point shooting department, also in the free throws. But you know what? It's about hitting your shots and not turning the ball over. Taylor Chen.
Yeah, Konkuk University really struggled to make any buckets in the first half of the third quarter. They finally opened it up a little bit, but still not enough, as we have Peking University with some insurance in the lead, 61-49, as you said again, Ben.
So if you're wondering why we alternate between the name University of Beijing, University of Peking, well, it's matter of style and pronunciation. Peking more is the Mandarin style, Beijing more is the more international style of saying it. So both are not wrong according to the cultural officials, so all good. And just watching the highlights right here, please enjoy this. And we'll be back very, very shortly when the fourth quarter starts in the next 20 seconds. So the horn has gone. Referee Rian saying, get back on court, please. We've got one more game after this, everyone. And that will be our final game for day 2. Please join us day 3 tomorrow. We have one more game? Yes, that's what I said.
Oh, you did?
Yeah, I did say that. I was like, yeah, there's lost in translation here. Here come Konkuk. Shoots for 3. Yes! What a way to start the fourth quarter. And they needed that big time, big shot 3 by Yo Chang-yong.
Yeah, Konkuk now only with a 9-point deficit. They've got plenty of time left, 9.5 minutes to be exact. With Deng Yihao returning from the bench after getting into some foul trouble in the third quarter. It's a foul call, holding foul on Kim Tae-kyung as Moyari goes in from the right for the lay-in. There's a shooting foul, so Moyari will be at the line. First one, good.
He didn't play much in the third, did he?
He played, well, that's a good question. But if anything, Konkuk was effective in preventing Moyari from getting a handle of the ball or making any of those shots. Because again, we really saw more of the points coming in from the first half.
10 points, 6 rebounds by Moyari. So he's a good player though. Konkuk down by 10. This is a good morale booster. They're only down by 10. If they can get it down to 8 or 7 or even 6. Good job. Hook shot. Oh, didn't go down.
Credit to Mboye, though. Again, he's still on the court, getting very little rest, but you know he's showing control as he's not getting any more fouls in the second half. Moyari recovering now. He's double teamed, trapped, skips it out in the perimeter. 10 seconds left on the clock. Wang Zhipeng with a handoff to Moyari. Let's see the candy cane curl. Finger rolls it in, and that swivels into the net.
That was a really good move by that man right there. He just sort of moved out a bit because he saw the defense of Konkuk. Great adjustment.
Yeah, very productive in the first minute and a half for Angsar Mouyati now with 12.7 rebounds.
Looks like Konkuk are just trying to shoot their way back into this game. That was a hairball to that max. And it will go back to Beijing University. I think that's what, I mean, Taylor, I think that's what they've got to do. Look at that movement and that curl, just to sidestep it a bit. Excellent, high basketball IQ.
Good control by Mouyari. You can see he's parked in the corner. He's ready to make it rain here at Binjiang University. But here comes another lay-in made by number 7, Li Qilong.
Good move, strong move. And Konkuk trying to find their sweet spots. Konkuk, they're playing fast. That's what they're all about. Off target, but they get it back. Bit of traffic. Tries to put it up and in. Good stuff there by Konkuk. That's what they keep got to do.
Yeah,
keep doing.
Manages to shake off Mouyari. And finally, Breaking through, Jeon Ki-hyung, 6 points and 8 rebounds. And Wang Ziwei, double team, caught Freddie Mboye off guard, getting the easy bucket.
Can't stop that. You can just slow that down, but you can't stop that. So he's got 21 points. Wang shoots for 3. Ooh, rebound. Will they reload? Well, they'll try to penetrate. Backdoor cut. Oh, well read and cut off by University of Beijing.
Yeah, good read on Beijing University. Now possession goes back to the men in white as we have a sub coming in. 14 Baek-young returning onto the court. Now Beijing University with a 14-point lead. Moyati getting some respite on the bench. Back and forth passing from the top. Goodness. Ooh, there's a switch defense. Pump fake. Quick passing. Ball gets poked out of bounds. Konkuk making the last contact, so it's still Beijing's ball with 9 seconds.
Yeah, that came off Yo Chang-yong. That was good by him. He just stuck to the plan and just, you know, that's that pesky defense.
Yeah, shaved off a couple of seconds, so. Clock is counting down. There's a double team pocket pass and the steal for Konkuk University.
2-on-1, 3-on-1 situation. Dish, drive, basket, and one. He gets the bucket and the bang, and that's more like it by Konkuk University. The bench has come alive, even though they're down by 12 points. Let's have a look at this. Nice dish. And then he extended layup and gets the contact, and he didn't have to sell that. At the line he goes. Konkuk University playing a lot better. But they've just got to play with a bit more desperation. 4 points for Liu.
Yeah, 3 personal fouls for him. There was not much he could do. He was outnumbered 3-1.
No. I mean, that's what you just call outnumbered. That's Mats. Can't put the 3-point play away, so.
Wang Haolin getting the board. He corrals his 4th rebound. Sidestepping, trying to find the outlet. And here's the dribble drive that goes out. Ooh, he's fired up. That's number 12, Deng Yihao. Draws a foul, and it looks like to be Kim Xi'an's personal foul.
That was a blocking foul. He was losing it a little bit, getting angry.
Ooh, actually, a correction. That's a foul call on Mboye. Yeah, and he is done for the game now.
Yeah, he's fouled out.
Yep.
Okay, it just got a lot harder. Because he was staying tough and staying strong for them in this game, and all of a sudden, their number 1 defensive man, Gonzo.
Deng Yihao makes the first one. He'll have a second one. Again, you know, Mboye was very more conservative in the 3rd quarter, but 6 whole minutes left, and he's done for the day. 2 for 2. That is Deng Yihao. Now got 14 points.
Konkuk up top. Konkuk just scanning it. Shoots for 3. That needed to go down, but contesting. Well done to Konkuk to get back the rebound. From the wing they go again. Lands it in for the triple, and they know it. Fantastic stuff to make this an 11-point ball game as we reach almost the halfway point of this 4th quarter.
That was a tough shot made by Kim Tae-young over Moyati. Moyati finds a downhill driver. That is Wang Zipeng. He will draw a foul. As we take a look, let's see, he is outsized, or number 14, Baek-young, outsized by Wang Zipeng. Not much you can do again. So gonna do a hand check foul. He now logs in 22 points.
Baek-young just slapped it there. That was quite funny to watch. But again, what are you gonna do with this big man right here coming down like a bullet train down the lane? 2 out of 2.
Yeah, you know what? They did have fouls to spare, so if you're gonna fully foul, you might as well commit it.
Why not? I mean, it's not like they were in a Freddie situation. So 5.5 to go, or just over 5:20. Konkuk can't really set any screens because nobody there to set the screen. Okay, all alone. Yeah, no problem. Easy, easy basket for Kongo. 61-72, and that basket scored by Chen K-hyun.
Yeah, Konkuk will take it. Moyadi now bringing the ball back over to Beijing. And there's another downhill drive by Wang Zipeng, flopping the ball, drawing. Oh, ball out of bounds. Back to Konkuk it goes.
Yeah, that was clean. So that was all good. So that's what they were celebrating about. And it came off his foot, actually, his kneecap. So no complaints about that. So Konkuk, you know, they still got a little bit of time. Couple of threes, maybe just 2 big threes. It will change the dynamic of the game. Is that a travel violation? Yeah, it's a travel violation. What a time to commit a travel for too many steps.
Yeah, bad timing. But they still got some time to catch up. It's only a 11-point lead Beijing has. They're going to try to get more insurance, and Konkuk with under 5 minutes to catch up. Moyadi returns from the bench, lobs it all the way out to Chen Shiyu. 8 seconds. Ooh, ball gets batted out of bounds. Beijing's ball still.
That's a good call. That's an okay one. Yo Chang-yong from the Konkuk team with 13 points.
4.9 seconds. Restarting from the baseline. And there's Wang Zipeng. He couldn't get a handle on the ball. Back to Konkuk it goes. Ooh.
Almost a travel there. Off the fake. On the wing. Sends it from the wing. Gets the 3-point sting as he rattles it in for the triple. A late charge here by Konkuk University to give them a lifeline to maybe, just maybe, some sort of potential comeback.
Yeah, Moyadi is looking a little bit gassed. He can't seem to catch up to his man. Look away pass. Here's Wang Zipeng drawing a foul again. With the size, there's not much you can do other than to be very physical. And that's going to be Chung Ki-hyung's personal foul. There's that push. Ooh, holding foul you see there. Now Zipeng will be at the free throw line. Misses the first free throw.
Surprise. Works that.
I mean, despite the lead that Beijing University has, they still have to play with quite a lot of intensity. Konkuk is, they're going to fight hard despite trailing behind the entirety of the second half.
9 points down. They just need a 2 or a 3. Give them some confidence, and then after this, it's a game of chess and tactics. Foul committed by the big fella, Wang Zipeng. Check that. It is Chen Se-yu. 14 seconds on the clock. That man, Chen, with 6 points. Oh, nobody there. Goes up again. And thankfully, nobody was there to protect the rim for Beijing University. So back to a 7-point game.
Yeah, count as lucky stars there. Just one of those instances Beijing University was not paying attention. There's a look away pass. Wang Zipeng again. Bully ball gets the and one. And he'll be once again at the line.
Tough, strong move. That's all I'm going to say.
Yeah, and it's coming in the same way how he got the free throw line that last possession. And so it's proving to be effective for Wang Zipeng. So he's going to run that play once again. Now it's a called timeout for Konkuk University.
Well, like I said earlier, Taylor, I think Konkuk, if they can get it, you know, they played much better in this fourth quarter compared to the third. The third was a real struggle, but, you know, shots going down, you know, those pressing, those leading to those steals leading to baskets. So I think that's the style that they're going to try to finish with late in this fourth quarter. I mean, when you got the bigs of University of Beijing, there's not much you can do about that. But just try your best not to foul them and send them to the line. So right now, it's just going to be a tactic of chess and a little bit of strategy. But for that strategy to work, a couple of big shots need to go down.
Yeah, definitely want to see more of those threes raining down on Konkuk's side. Unfortunately, as we mentioned before, Freddie Mbuye is out for the remainder of the game. As we see a couple of moving highlights, those threes, that's what I'm talking about, what Konkuk could use.
So the discussion happening with Konkuk University. Konkuk at the line right now. Yo Chanyong, 13 points.
Wang Zhipeng drawing another foul from the Konkuk players. He will once again be at the line.
Sending on their bigging forces, University of Beijing.
Now we should expect to see Wang Zhipeng playing for a CBA team. He is part of the national B team for a good reason. He is most definitely going to be player of the game if Beijing University takes their first win in AUBL.
Looking the goods, but Konkuk will want to shoot their way back into this. Not impossible, 10 points down. On the wing, on the fake. Lost the handle, lost the package.
Ball gets poked out. Another good find by Wang Zhipeng with a quick slam. And Muyati will get the credit for the assist.
Tough. The mission just got tougher. And the referee blows that down because of a pushing foul. It will be inbound for Konkuk.
With what we're seeing right now, Wang Zhipeng might hit 30 points in today's game.
Okay, the coaches need to calm down. Or the coach needs to calm down of Beijing because they've been specifically told, do not shout at the referees, just ask. In the team managers meeting a couple of days ago. Inbound. Oh, they lost the handle and
set up the double trap for the Konkuk players, and it worked out for Beijing. They get possession once again.
12-point lead for Beijing.
Muyati at the helm. He's going to take control. Wang Zhipeng. Ball gets batted out. Now Konkuk gets possession.
$12 points. That's 4 3-pointers, but you got to get a couple of stops to make those 4 3-pointers go down. Konkuk sets the screen. Thought about the long three, sidestep, off.
Ooh, Muyati corrals the rebound. He's gonna get the Beijing kids to settle down. Zhipeng finding the downhill drive of Chen Xiyu, drawing another foul. This time it's on number 14, Baekhyung. And that's his 5th one, and just like that, we say goodbye to number 14 from Konkuk University. That's 2 players who have fouled out.
Kamse, Hamida, thank you very much for their efforts, because you know what? No shame in bowing out to take on this very, very talented University of Beijing team. I'm saying it right now, from all I've seen in this tournament thus far, they are the favorites, for my personal opinion.
Chen Xiyu at the line. Blanks the first one.
And make the scoreboard a bit more respectable for Konkuk. 18 points for that man right there. Ooh, bricks both. Ooh, ouch. As he tried to get the rebound, he was just shoved a little bit there by Seyu. And calling it out.
That's his 3rd personal foul, number 5, Chen Xiyu.
Can they'll try to just shoot again and again and again. But they gotta get good open looks. Can't rush it too much. Fake, sidestep take. Tried to bank it in, gets the rebound, well done. Goes for the 2, no good.
Muhyati, another rebound in his stats line. He's not the most effective defender, but he's getting those boards for Beijing University. Here's that downhill drive, but not so confident. There's the kick out to number 5, Chen Shiyu. Now here comes the offensive foul on number 12, Deng Yihao.
That's good, but for Kongguk, good hustle, not being afraid of the bigger man. And this man just earlier today wanted to swing a few. Yeah, that's okay. Kongguk shoots for 3. Rebound to try to tap it in. That's the rise and tap.
I like the idea of it.
Yeah. Looked like a volleyball move.
It did look like a setup.
So that was cool. Put that on the highlight reel of social media in terms of effort.
I mean, I wish we both wish that it went in, but
yeah, it did for
yeah, because look how hard of a ball he made.
That's difficult. Degree of difficulty is like 10 for that one.
Yeah, totally.
I love the effort, and he's at the line right now. Oof. He needed to put more flow into that one, and with 1:18 to go, don't miss your opportunities that are presented to you for free. 9 points for Kim. Make that 10. Can they get a stop? Can they get a 3? That's all I'm saying on the Kongguk side of things.
Look, I mean, we kind of briefly mentioned it. Kongguk is still keeping it close in this particular quarter. It's only 17-15. Kongguk getting the steal, and here we comes Kongguk.
Off a turnover, wide open for the 3. Gets the rebound though, well done Kongguk. Kongguk trying to find a shooter. The shooter, is it here? Air ball, gets it again. Has Beijing University taken their foot off the gas a little bit because they've got a big lead. Scoops it for the ice cream. Not quite, no chocolate chip tonight.
Couldn't follow through. Now it's Beijing University, they're gonna take their time. Less than a minute, 34 seconds to be exact on regulation. Wang Zipeng at the top, swinging it to the wing is Chen Shiyu. And once again, Wang Zipeng getting a chance at the line, couldn't close out that 2. Well, this game is winding down. Everybody is bent out of shape. Look at them, everyone's got their hands on their knees. It's an exhausting game, hard-fought game on both sides, particularly from Kongguk University. You got 2 players who got fouled out. It is Freddie Mboue as well as number 14, Baek Young. Uh-oh, we got another Beijing player bent out of shape. Let's take a look at what might have possibly happened.
It was a bit hard to see on the replay because he went upstairs and that basket looked good. I think there was just a bit of contact with the Kongguk player, not intentional, of course.
Right, of course, but Wang Zipeng is on the floor, leaning up against the LED boards. That's not a good sign for Beijing University. Again, we had another Beijing kid leave the floor due to injury. So they're going to have somebody else at the free throw line. That's going to be number 14, Wang Haoling.
With 24.9 seconds to go, University of Beijing have got this. This is almost wrapped up and kao tim, as they say in Cantonese. So I think what's going to happen after this, Kongguk will try to get the ball, try to shoot for a 3, and try to make the scoreboard as respectable as possible. They've done a good job against this very, very big team. I mean, at one point we thought, okay, maybe that brand of basketball could prevail, but with that kind of power that you have in your team by University of Beijing and that kind of pedigree, guys playing for, knocking on the door of the China national team, that's tough to contend with.
Yeah. Wang Zipeng is done for the day. Looks like he's opening and closing his palm, so probably nothing serious, but maybe they'll properly evaluate him after the game. And that free throw is good. Not number 14, that's actually 24, Zhang Baowen. It's his first point made in the game. little bit anticlimactic with that delay of game.
Bricks that. Rebound. Here they come. They're just slowing it down a little bit. I think they just want to get a good three-point shot so they can make this, you know, a 70-79 loss. But they will pick up a loss. Sets the screen. Drive. Bounce. And to the line, he will go, Mr. Lee Chae-sao, for the hand check foul committed by the University of Beijing. Drops it in. It's good stuff by Lee Chae-sao. And 5.7 seconds to go. This home crowd would love this effort by the University of Beijing. They're going to love the victory. Trying to get another basket.
2 seconds left. Hail Mary shot. And just like that, Beijing University gets their first win in the AUBL tournament. Congratulations to the domestic team. The local fans must be happy to see that.
Great victory by the University of Beijing. They were the better team, but not by far. I mean, I gotta give Konkuk University for trying, but with only one big, and that big who fouled out, Freddie Mbui. Good effort, and maybe they might meet at the business end of the tournament. You never know. And as they say, doesn't matter who wins the first meeting, it's who wins the final meeting. So maybe these two teams could meet a little bit later in the week when it comes to the knockout stage. But final score right here at the Binjiang Gymnasium in Hangzhou, it's Konkuk University 69, University of Beijing 79.
好的，比赛在最后继续来到我们的夸克最佳球员颁奖时刻，获得本场比赛夸克最佳
Stats right here, and there were some big three-point shots, 10 for Konkuk University, 5 for University of Beijing, but all around, just the points in the paint for the University of Beijing, too much for Konkuk to handle.
Yeah, I mean, Beijing University won every single quarter. But, we got to look at, if we look quarter by quarter, Konkuk University wasn't too far behind us. We have player of the game announced, number 21. No doubt about it, that's going to be Wang Zipeng.
Well, he played well, and I hope he's okay. That's the final score. And and as he's announced, everyone, we're just going to let our courtside reporter and media manager take over for this interview, and there will be no loss in translation on this one because the interview will be in full Mandarin. So Zoe Zhao doing a fantastic job.
观众朋友们，您正在收看的是亚洲大学生篮球联赛的比赛直播。站在我旁边的是刚刚拿到本场比赛夸克最佳球员奖的汪志鹏球员，来自北京大学。Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for watching AUBL. Now standing beside me is Wang Zhipeng. Just got his Player of the Game award. 汪志鹏，第一场比赛就拿到了最佳球员奖，拿到了29分，给自己的表现打个分，评价一下自己今天的比赛吧。
6分吧，因为其实好长时间没有打这种高强度，然后这么高规格的比赛了。前两节其实大家都可以看到我们打的不是特别好，然后后两节之后我们缓过来了，然后才把比分拉开。其实赛前教练布置了很多，然后重点人啊，包括怎么防守、怎么进攻，都说得非常清楚。就是我们自己球员就是前两节没有做好吧。
He just commented his performance as 6 points because at the first 2 quarters they played not that well. According to what coaches told them, the arrangement, they didn't perform that good in the first 2 quarters. But after the halftime, they played their basketball and they played what the strategy arranged before the games. It's a tough game and the high-level competition. It's a long time they didn't play such a good game, so really looking forward to the future games. 相信很多观众都是通过夸克了解到 AUBL， 了解到汪志鹏，了解到北京大学这支优秀的球队。我们接下来问一下汪志鹏有什么话想要对我们的球迷朋友们说的。
感谢各位球迷朋友的支持，然后请大家持续关注 AUBL 比赛，越办越好。
And he just thanks to all the fan supporting and please keep tracking AUBL games. Thank you.
A phenomenal game earlier. University of Beijing prevailing with that game, 79-69. And like Taylor Chen said earlier in the game, two different styles of basketball, but highly, highly entertaining with just everything that you wanted. You had dunks, you had shots, you had blocks, you had, I mean, even though it sounds a little bit rough, a bit of injuries as well and a bit of drama and a lot of talking points. What a great game. Taylor Chen, I had no complaints.
Yeah, I mean, what a great day of basketball. I mean, the largest deficit was 11 points, and then just now is 10 points. Now, I think what I really saw, Ben, is the in the third quarter, Mboye was actually really handicapped due to foul trouble because actually we're looking at the stats. In the last quarter, Konkuk actually outscored Beijing University.
No, they did. I mean, that fourth quarter, I mean, if a couple of threes went down, you know, and they didn't commit some very careless turnovers, not silly turnovers, careless turnovers, it maybe could have been a lot closer game. Maybe it could have been a different story. You never know. So it's that's basketball. That's AUBL basketball and more to come. We've got one more game coming up a little bit later between Hako University and, you know, the other team from China as well. So it's going to be exciting. Your final thoughts, Taylor?
Can't wait for the last game for day 2.
Okay, Tsinghua University will be that team. Time for a bit of a long breather, but when we come back, it's the final game of AUBL. We'll see you then.